Hey guys, I decided to welcome you into my kitchen tonight for a recipe that I haven't shared before on Facebook. So hopefully some of you guys will hop on. I don't know how prepared I am. Like usually I try to get everything out ahead of time. I think I have most things out, but I don't know. We're just gonna roll with it. It's Facebook Live, who cares? We are making Greek chicken salad pizza. Love, love, love this recipe. I sometimes will do it as Italian garden salad pizza. That's kind of the original recipe. But we're just gonna make the salad a Greek style instead of Italian. So that's really the only difference. I've done this at parties, especially in the summer, and it's always a big hit. So hope you guys will join me. Hey Rebecca, hope your drive home is better than it was the other day when traffic was terrible. Okay, so we're gonna get started because I don't want to take too much of your time. I do want to have chicken in this recipe. You could do it as vegetarian and just have a Greek salad, but we're gonna have chicken for our protein. And I am using the mini deep covered baker. Love, love, love this. Came out March 1st, so it's the smaller version of our regular deep covered baker. Could have done the chicken in the rock crock, but this was sitting out from my party last night, so we're gonna use it. All I have in here right now is one package of Publix chicken tenders. Hey guys, who else is on? Hey Patty. So one package of chicken tenders that I am going to put a little of our Greek rub on, since this is a Greek salad. So I'm just gonna sprinkle the Greek rub onto our chicken. We're gonna do a little salt and a little pepper with our salt and pepper grinder set. And then I am going to pop this in the microwave for about 9 minutes. So let me go put this in the microwave. Hey Chris, no, dinner's not done, I'm just starting. So you and the kids can stay downstairs. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're doing 9 minutes. Oh, if I can get my microwave set. Hold on, don't go anywhere guys. Okay, so our chicken's gonna go for 9 minutes, and while that's going, we're gonna get our pizza crust started. And I'm going to use the large bar pan. If you're not familiar with this piece of stoneware, it has been one of my favorites for years and years and years, so I love it. Hey Shelly, I miss you guys from CCI. Hope you're enjoying all of our crazy adventures with Hanalei that I post. My son just came in. Hey, John Allen. He's still in his pajamas. Today's a pajama day. Okay, so I am, oops, I guess I should have pumped this more. I have a little garlic infused facial going on here. I'm using our kitchen spritzer to spray the bar pan just with a little bit of oil. This takes the place of your pan. And I'm just doing that so my pizza crust doesn't stick. I don't think it's gonna stick anyway, but just to be on the safe side. I am using the garlic infused oil because there's going to be garlic in this recipe anyway, so why not just have some garlic oil as well. So this is going to take 2 Pillsbury pizza crusts, and these are the regular crusts. You don't want to use the thin crust on this, you want to use 2 regular pizza crusts, and it's really important to not take this pizza crust out of the refrigerator until right before you're going to roll it out, because if you take it out too soon, it gets really sticky and it's hard to work with. So I am just going to put these on the bar pan. You might be asking, why am I using the bar pan instead of the round stone or round stone with handles? Very simple answer. This pizza crust is rectangular. Can't get this one open. Hold on. Oh crap. There we go. This pizza crust is rectangular, and so it's just easier for me to roll out on the bar pan than it is for me to try to make this go into a circle. If you were a real chef, which I am not, you would probably be able to roll this out into a circle. Okay, now I am going to overlap the crust a little in the middle. I hope you guys can see me. I think you can. Just because then it'll be good and thick all over when I finish rolling this out. If you wanted to make more of a flatbread, you could use the thin pizza crust, or you could just do one of these and roll it really thin. I find when I do that, because I'm putting the salad toppings on at the end, I like the crust to be a little bit thicker. Hey Crystal, how are you? Okay, we're going to use, hey Megan, we're going to use the baker's roller just to kind of, I had a couple little holes in the pizza crust when I took it out of the package, so we're going to use that just to spread out our pizza crust. I'm also going to use it to press it into the edges of the bar pan. And this does not have to be a real pretty pizza crust. You just want to go for flavor. If you hear that popping in the background, that's the chicken in the microwave. No worries, it's just because it was cold when I put it in there and it's kind of layered on each other, so it just makes all kinds of noise. I think it's protesting being cooked. All right, so once you get your pizza crust rolled out, then I am going to combine some garlic infused canola oil in a little prep bowl. And we'll end up using all this. I might have to get my other bottle. We're gonna crush a couple cloves of fresh garlic with the garlic press. You don't peel the garlic, you just press it in there. We'll do 2 cloves because that one was really thick. I mean, really big. All right, we'll do 1 more clove of garlic. Actually, that one's small, we'll do those 2. All right, so we're crushing the garlic into our prep bowl, and I'll show you in just a second. And then I'm going to put a little more of our our Greek rub into here. I'm not measuring. So we have garlic infused oil, some garlic, and then the Greek rub, and we're gonna brush this over our pizza crust with the silicone basting brush. So just kind of brush it all over. That's why I think I need some more oil in here. I didn't have very much. We'll see how far this goes, and if we need to get more oil, I will. And you want to do this before you cook the pizza crust so that it cooks into the crust. It kind of makes it a flavored crust. Hold on, let me get some more oil real quick. I had some packed for my party Friday. I'm dropping everything, guys. Feels like Monday on a Wednesday. All right, let me stir that. This basting brush is awesome because it's silicone, so it doesn't retain odor. It also does not, the bristles don't come out. It's heat resistant to, I believe, like 600 degrees, so you don't have to worry about losing any bristles into anything or it melting, any of that. All right, it's got a little hook on the side, so if I had a tall bowl, it would hook on the side of there instead of falling down in. All right, so there is our pizza crust with our oil. Let you see that. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven for about 14 minutes, so hang tight. Now we are going to prep our stuff for our salad. We also need to shred a block of mozzarella cheese, because when the pizza comes out, we are going to put, I'm actually going to do mozzarella and Parmesan on top of the pizza crust. And what that's going to do is create a barrier between the crust and all of the salad toppings. The salad is going to have salad dressing on it, so you don't want that saturating the pizza crust and making it super soggy. So as soon as the crust comes out, when it's still good and hot, we're going to put mozzarella cheese and some fresh Parmesan cheese on it. I'm going to use the microplane coarse grater. Hey Emily, hey Heather. I'm going to use the microplane coarse grater for the mozzarella, and then I'll use the fine grater for the Parmesan. Hey Caitlin, did you decide to make this for dinner tonight, or are you going to save that for another night? Okay, so if you're not familiar with my little cheese tip, my cheese tip is to never buy pre-shredded cheese unless you absolutely have no other choice. Every kind of pre-shredded cheese, Parmesan, mozzarella, cheddar, Colby, doesn't matter what kind of pre-shredded cheese it is, it has a preservative in it called cellulose. And the primary ingredient of cellulose is sawdust or wood fiber. So I do not like to buy pre-shredded cheese because I don't want to pay more for the pre-shredded cheese. I don't want that preservative in there. I don't need that extra fiber. I can get my fiber from other sources. The biggest excuse people give me for not shredding their own cheese is that they don't have time. I don't know that any of y'all are timing this, but this takes me less than 60 seconds to grate this entire 8-ounce block of cheese. So, and I'm grating it onto one of our flexible cutting mats. Kind of breaking some pieces off here because I'm not concentrating. I have one of the small flexible cutting mats under here because then it's real easy to transfer. If I was wanting to keep this in a container, I could just funnel it into a container. I'm going to set it out of the way to put on our pizza crust right when it comes out, so no worries there. Okay, so here's our 8-ounce block of mozzarella shredded, and then this is just going to go in the dishwasher to store it. The handle stores flat. I could have done it straight out like that if I wanted, right over the pizza crust. If I weren't doing Facebook Live, that's probably what I would have done. Right when the crust came out, I would have just grated it directly over the crust. This will work the same, that I can just sprinkle it later, but it's dishwasher safe, super, super easy to clean. So we've got our cheese ready. Our chicken just went off. I'm gonna leave it in the microwave for a second because I'm not ready for it. Let me get some stuff out of the way. I got too much going on here. Okay, let me clean up my other cheese that got away. All right, now we will prep the salad. I already have rinsed the lettuce. So I don't know if y'all can see, it's in the salad and berry spinner. I've rinsed it, but I haven't spun it out yet because I wanted you guys to see spinning it out. The purpose of spinning your lettuce after you've rinsed it is because if it stays real moist and wet, the salad dressing won't stick to the lettuce. It'll go to the bottom of your bowl, so you won't even get the benefit of the salad dressing. So what I did, I rinsed it over the sink and then let most of the water drip out so you can see. Okay, there's here, we'll even dump that out. No water in my bowl right now, but once I spin it, there will probably be some. Not a whole lot because I did it over the sink, so most of the water has already drained. The important part of using the salad spinner is to pump the handle a few times and then push this black little brake and stop the spinner, and then repeat that process a couple times. That's what gets the water out. So you pump it, let it spin a little, and then brake. And we'll do that probably about 4 times. I used to know the statistic on how fast this thing went. I think it's like 13 miles an hour. I don't know if that's accurate or not. Okay, one more time. And then stop. All right, so then once you have done that, now you can see, maybe, I don't know if you can see, all this liquid that would have been on my salad if I didn't spin it out. And then if you want, you can shake it around. I'm actually gonna spin it a little bit more. So it was all on the side, so I shook it loose from the side, so spin it again. If you want to do berries, there's a smaller basket, and you can do like strawberries, blueberries, all sorts of berries once you've cleaned them. All right, so our lettuce should be good and spun out. See, we got a little bit more, not much. And I'm actually going to just take a paper towel and dry out this bowl, because I am going to now use this bowl as my bowl to mix my salad in. So no need to dirty another bowl. Just rinse it out so that you get any leftover water in there. And then we're gonna dump our lettuce in. And now we're gonna make our salad. So it actually makes a really good salad bowl because it's huge. It's got a silicone base on the bottom, all that. All right, so this is going to be a Greek salad. My vegetables of choice are cucumber, red bell pepper, banana peppers, and olives. Oh, and a few tomatoes because my husband just picked these from our garden. So we're gonna start with the cucumber. We're gonna cut off both ends of the cucumber. And then I'm gonna just cut it in half. What are y'all saying? I'm not interacting. Hey, Brandy. Hey, Christy. Hey, Amanda. I'm so glad you guys are joining me. What are you having for dinner tonight? Maybe you can stop at the grocery store and get stuff for this salad pizza and have the same as us. Okay, so we're gonna use the quick slice. Any of you that have seen any of my videos know that this is a favorite product of mine. Really, all the things we're using tonight are go-to favorites. But all I did with the cucumber, I cut it in half, then cut it in half again. So I've got 2 halves. Put it face down on the quick slice, wiggle back and forth, and then I have perfect little pieces of cucumber to go down in my salad. So then we'll do the other piece. And I am gonna go ahead and do all 4 pieces because even if I don't use all of this salad on the pizza crust, I can save the rest of it for a salad for lunch tomorrow. So I can just put it in one of my leak-proof containers and then I'll have lunch for tomorrow. I don't know if I'll need, let's see if all that'll fit on there. No, let's do one at a time. I don't know if I'll need all these ingredients because once I put all these vegetables in, it is going to make a pretty big salad, so we'll see. All right, so we have our cucumber. How quick and easy was that to do? Now we're going to slice up our bell pepper. We're going to just cut off the very top. I have seen so many people mutilate bell peppers at my freezer workshops and stuff because they cut way down here. Hey, Mackenzie, are you ready for dinner in a few minutes? They cut way down here and then they waste half of it. So you just want to cut the very top of your bell pepper off. And I chose a red one because red is a little bit sweeter than the green. And then I just popped out the stem. This part of the bell pepper is still good, so please don't throw that part away. You can just slice that up. I'm just using my 5-inch Santoku knife. And I don't know if y'all can see, but I've got one of our flexible cutting mats on my countertop, so that's what I'm actually cutting on. Okay, so then we have to seed our bell pepper, and I'm gonna use the scoop loop to seed it. And all you do is just start pressing down in here and then rotate around, kind of go a full circle around. It loosens your seed. I have my trash can sitting over here, so we're gonna dump it into there. And then I'll use this smaller side to kind of scrape out any other seeds that are still remaining or the little veins that are in there. So kind of clean it out. Sometimes you feel like you're cleaning out a pumpkin. So clean out your bell pepper, and then I'm just gonna go rinse the rest of the seeds real quick. Okay, so I've rinsed my bell pepper. Get my little seeds out of the way. And we're just gonna slice it in half, and then we're using the quick slice once again. So put it face up on your stand, start pushing down, and you have perfect little strips of bell pepper. Super, super easy. If you want them smaller than that, you could always just put them on your cutting board and do one quick chop, and then they're chopped in half. So I went ahead and did that just so it'll be a little easier to eat in the salad. So let's do the other half. And I like to do it face up because then it doesn't squish out into the sides. So then there's your bell pepper, perfect even slices, and then one quick chop, you got it in half. All right, so that is our quick slice. So we've got some lettuce, bell pepper, and cucumber so far. I'm gonna add our homegrown cherry tomatoes that I had just rinsed. And then we are going to add, oh, I still need my quick slice, hold on. This is why everyone needs it, because you use it for everything. We're gonna add some, I can't say it properly, but Calamante olives. If I can open them. Ooh, my hands are wet. All right, there we go. I'm gonna drain it just using the can strainer. So let me go over my sink real quick. All right, and we're not gonna do this entire can, but I am gonna do quite a few. So I'll just kind of pour a big handful onto the quick slice because these are whole olives right now and I want them sliced for this recipe. It's cheaper to buy whole olives than it is pre-sliced. So again, quick slice. We've used the quick slice on 3 of our vegetables so far. I could have used it on the tomatoes, but they were just little cherry tomatoes, so they don't really need to be any smaller. My kids love, love, love olives, so I probably could do this whole jar and they would be happy, but I don't think we need all of them. So some more olives, go in there. Okay, I think that's all we're gonna do for olives. And then I am going to do some banana peppers. These are already sliced, so we're just gonna leave them as is, I think. I don't know, I'll look at it in a minute. This isn't doing so well when my hands are wet. Oh, there we go. If I use my easy opener, then I could get them out. Same thing, can strainer. I'm not going to dump all the liquid out of these because I'm not going to use all of these banana peppers, but they're already pre-sliced, so we're just going to toss some into our salad. So there we go. All right, then we are going to toss in some feta cheese. You can do regular feta cheese, you can do Mediterranean style feta cheese. That was about half of a container of feta cheese because we used the other half the other day. And then I need my dressing, so hang on. I am just using Kraft Greek dressing. So let's toss this, and I'm gonna go grab our chicken. So here's your salad so far. Yum! Let me grab our chicken because it is done, and we are going to chop that with the salad choppers to be able to put in here. And our pizza crust is almost done, so perfect timing. Actually, I need to add about 2 minutes to our pizza crust. Alright, so our chicken should be done. Let's check. Oh yeah, it is. Let me show it to you, hold on. It's hot. So here is our cooked chicken. Again, it was just one package of chicken tenders from Publix. We put a little salt, a little garlic and not garlic, Greek rub on there, and now I'm going to use the the salad choppers to chop up this chicken. Super, super easy, and I'll show you what the chicken looks like after I chop it. And I don't know if y'all can see the steam coming up from this mini heat cover baker. It is piping hot. So if I were to try to use my fingers to break up the chicken, my fingers would be burnt because it's so hot. But instead, we just use the salad choppers. All right, so here is your chopped up chicken. How quick and easy was that? All right, and we are just going to dump this. I'm gonna use my tongs actually. We're gonna add this to our salad. Okay, I lied. I'm gonna dump it because that'll be easier. Get all the last little bit of chicken. No waste. Ooh, hot. Get this out of the way. Hot. Okay, so now we'll toss our salad a little bit more, and we're gonna add some Greek dressing. You can add however much you want. I'm just gonna kind of drizzle a little in there, and then I will leave it out on the table for anyone that wants to add any to their own pieces of the pizza. Hang on, let me grab our crust. Don't go anywhere. Alright, so here is our crust, and I have it on the cooling rack so that it can cool off a little. Look how golden brown that is. Yum! And right now, while it's piping hot, we are going to sprinkle our cheese. I can't see what y'all are saying. Oh, the sweet hot peppers, that sounds good. I'll go back through all the comments when we are done, and I will answer questions on them, and I'll also post the recipe. When I post the recipe, it's actually called Italian Garden Salad Pizza. So just know that you can do this basic recipe, but the salad itself can be whatever you want it to be. So that's why I'm calling it Greek chicken salad pizza, because we did a Greek salad. All right, so there is our mozzarella. And then we are going to use the microplane fine grater, and we're going to grate a little bit of fresh Parmesan, so it's kind of a cheese blend. Again, I use fresh cheese, not pre-shredded. So with the fine grater, you can also use it to zest lemons, limes, and oranges, grate chocolate, nuts, anything like that. We are using it on our Parmesan cheese. I don't know if y'all can see how fine, here I'll hold it up, how fine it grates. All right, so there's our Parmesan. That over there. All right, and I'm gonna finish tossing our salad and let this cheese melt just a little. And all that is left to do is to put my salad all over my pizza and then cut it with my pizza cutter. So super, super easy. While I'm letting the cheese melt, let me scroll through and see what questions you guys have. Hey Karen, hey Tracy, hey Janice. Sorry Heather that you're hungry. Go fix this pizza. It is so good and it's very light. Hey Lori, Dawn, Christy, Patty. Oh, Patty, don't tell me you're at the beach. I want to be down there. Yes, you do need to take Pampered Chef products with you. We go to the lake for 4th of July, and I am taking my products with me. Hey, April. Hey, Christy, Brandy. Yes, Caitlin, I love both of my cheese graters. Caitlin, I can't wait to see you on Tuesday. Oh, you got barbecue. Hey, Akila, I miss you, girl. Hey, Crystal. Okay, so I think, and I'll scroll back through again before I'm done. The cheese is melted pretty good. So now all I'm going to do, I'm using the large chef's tongs, and you just spread out your salad topping all over the pizza. And if y'all don't think that this is an easy dinner, then I am gonna have to find a different job, because this is the easiest thing in the world to make. My kids love it. They are all 3 big salad eaters, so I mean that helps because it's just a salad on a pizza crust. I am not going to add any croutons because your pizza crust basically is your croutons, so you don't need additional croutons since you have a whole pizza crust on the bottom. Okay, so you kind of can just spread it out however you want. I do have some salad left over. So here's what's left in my bowl, and I will just put that in a container in the refrigerator, and we will have that. I will have it probably for lunch tomorrow because it will still be really good. But here is your end result. I don't want to hold it up too much because I don't want it to spill, but that is dinner. So super quick, super easy, relatively healthy because, you know, it's salad, but on a pizza crust. Just makes for something different. You know, I get tired of getting Hungry Howie's pizza or Little Caesars all the time, but still love pizza, so this is just a little bit healthier way of eating your pizza. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have questions or comments, just let me know. I will post the recipe. I'll post a picture of the recipe in the comments below. And then if you need to order any products, if you saw something that you don't have, you can always go to my website, which is www.pamperedchef.biz /Sarah McGuire, all one word. Or you can comment below and let me know that you want to host a party in July or August and get tons of free stuff. July is double free. Shh, I'm not really telling many people that yet, although I just told all of Facebook. So just let me know if you need anything, if you have any questions. I think I'm also going to make some Reese's peanut butter ice cream for our dessert. Today is National Chocolate Ice Cream Day, and I figure my Reese cups have some chocolate in them, so that's going to count as my chocolate ice cream. But anyway, if y'all have any questions, just let me know. I hope you guys have a great evening. I know here in Alabama we finally have some beautiful weather today. It was gorgeous on my run this morning, so super excited about getting some vitamin D and not flooding my yard anymore. Talk to you later. Bye. Oh, can't